Good morning. Good morning. Uh, basically, today I would like to talk about how we think and what is thought. Why we are so much bogged about thinking, overthinking, and how it's lead to all these things. The depressions or anxiety. Why people will think that thinking is a problem. We are often what is thinking. It's a very important question. What is thinking is we just talk inside. We talk inside our thought process. We are talking. There are two people. That this, if I do this, this might happen. Slowly, yeah, why he did that. All these questions. It comes in a channel pattern, in a very congregated pattern, and people think that talking is a problem. Internal talking becomes a problem. So when you think what you're thinking, you cannot catch hold of it. It's always moving. What you're thinking is always changing. As you think what you're thinking, the things will change, right? So what you cannot hold on to what you're thinking, but you can always think and catch hold of what you're talking. What you're talking, when you can really catch hold of it, if you just think for yourself, what am I talking to myself, what am I talking to myself. If you just catch hold of it, then you will really realize that what you're thinking is not different from what you're talking inside. Actually, it's a self talk, that I'm constantly telling something to myself. And it's very important also to survive. Suppose you have an issue to resolve. You have an issue to resolve, and if you don't do a self talk, when you don't do a self talk, we will not analyze that from a number of perspective. Number from this channel, it may be like this. If I do this way, because the best idea is the median idea of number of idea that we generate. The best idea is that one. It's a median idea of the direction of thoughts that we follow. And suppose I have a problem. Suppose I have a problem, some problem. I will think from one side, calculate the pros and cons. I'll calculate from other side, calculate the pros and cons, and come into the middle. Come into the middle and wait for myself, the best one that will suit me. The best one that will suit, the best idea. And that I will just propagate, and I'll start following it. So when we are thinking, we sometimes feel that thinking also is the job of someone else. We feel that the job of thinking also we can delegate to someone else, but that is not possible, because when you want people to think, then that job is that means the criterion, you have to be very particular. You have to set the boundaries or rubrics very well, so that people will think in a particular designated manner and find something new. Otherwise you can't infuse that strength, or you can't make people think. So thinking is my personal job, so I should not feel that thinking is a problem. When we feel that thinking is a problem, then there is a hell lot of problem. When we think that thinking is a problem, we have anxiety, we have depressions. Because once we start thinking is a problem, we start thinking that why am I thinking so much. Then that thought will come. Then why I am thinking will come, and why should I think? It's some other's job. Why other people are not thinking? Then lot of questions will come. But when you just really go and check what am I talking inside, what am I talking with myself, what I'm telling myself, if I just go and check, just now there is a solution, right? There is a solution. What I'm talking this, I'm talking that I failed in exam, and that's so bad. I should pass next time. That's very simple. It's done. You failed in exam, and now you can't go back to the exam, sit the exam, rewrite it. No, is it possible? No, it's not possible, right? You have already done. You can't undo whatever done. You can't undo, but you can correct the next time around. If I just have to sit the exam, I'll just prepare myself. I'll not think that why I didn't, why I couldn't succeed. Rather, I'll put that effort in putting in extra effort, hard work, so that I can succeed in my exam, right? So that's how you will come up with the solution. So when the thinking, when you know that you're overthinking, you should always go and check. You should always go and check yourself, that what am I talking inside, what I'm telling myself. So if that habit you can develop, really majority 50% of your problem in life, 50% of your problem in life will be solved if you just go, when you're thinking, and when you start feeling that you're overthinking, you just go and check, am I talking too much to myself, am I talking, or I've already found the solution, I'm trying to find a better solution. And that is very important, talking internal talk. Overthinking is always good when you want a solution for a particular thing, because I think we read in physics and Archimedes principle, he ran, in the street without clothes, just because he found something, eureka, that we remember, because that's all because you have so much thoughts going on, and you finally find a solution to that particular problem, so thinking is not a bad thing. Thinking is a very good thing. We must overthink. We think too much, but till the time it doesn't interfere with our normal life. If it intervenes, if it has a consequence in our normal life, then we must go and question ourselves: what am I talking inside? What am I talking? Why am I talking so much? If you can just stop that thought process. To stop that thought process, you have to see what you're talking. And when you can really realize that you're talking too much about something, some problem, you're again bogging it, then you will really have solutions to your thought process, and problem will be solved. So today, with this, I just want to develop in you. If you feel you're doing overthinking, just go and check for yourself what you're talking inside, and you will really find a comfort. 50% of your life problem, I think it's the minimum what I'm telling you. The majority of our problem is when we think that thinking is a problem, when we think that it's an anxiety, it's a depression, why am I doing this, what that, all this, when you go and check yourself inside, when you just go and calculate, am I doing too much of talking, when you go and what I'm telling inside, it will be solved. So have a great weekend. With this note, I just end here. Good weekend, Teshidele. Take care, and please do like and share, and